Who wants to spend $1,000 on OTKs or over-the-knee boots? I'm reviewing 15 pairs of OTKs from all the price points, starting from like 30 bucks all the way to $1,000. See which ones you guys like. That was the weirdest intro ever. Thumbs up, because I have boots on my hands. Before I tried on any of the OTKs, I actually measured my thigh area, or the area that most OTKs would hit. Just so you guys have an idea, I'm also 5'7" or 1.7 meters in height, so you guys get an idea of reference points when you're trying to make comparisons. You guys all know I love Shein, and it's strange how much I love them, but I still haven't tried any boots from them until now. So this is a pair of OTKs from Shein that also goes up a few inches above my knee, so pretty standard type of length. It has a block heel as well, but the heel here is only like 2 or 3 inches high, like it's not very high at all, which is perfect for those of you who are not accustomed to walking around in heels, or in the winter time when, you know, it's snowing and you don't want to be wearing like 5-inch heels out. And there's also like anti-slip grips here on the bottom, it seems. Your classic almond toe here. And what I really like about these is that they are not flimsy like the other more affordable OTKs out there. It comes with drawstrings around the back of the thigh area, so you can adjust it however you want depending on the width of your thigh. And what I really like about this is when you like just flip it on the inside, it's like a velvet lining. I have never seen this kind of lining before. It's different from the faux suede exterior it has. It's like slipping your leg into a velvet pair sock. It is so comfortable. I love how the ankles here doesn't just slide down, because it conforms pretty well to my ankles, and it doesn't slide down because of the velvet lining. I will be living in these this winter. Like, I don't know why it took me so long to grab a pair from Shein, but honestly, this is such a good buy, and it's so affordable, and you're getting such a big bang for your buck here with these pair of boots. And honestly, I can see it lasting you such a long time. This pair of boots are from Steve Madden, and you can't really go wrong with Steve Madden. I feel like it's such a great brand for shoes, and like everyone knows Steve Madden. These go up to about a few inches above my knee. I really like the length of the boot, and it has a sharp toe, so it elongates your legs by a lot, and has a block heel, so it's super easy to walk in. I didn't feel like my feet were getting tired the entire time. Like, it was really comfortable to be in. And I really like how the leg part is actually 2 different materials. So the front material is kind of like a faux suede material that most OTKs have, and then the back is actually like an elastic kind of material. So everything from here to here is completely elastic, so it conforms to more leg shapes, and it's actually really comfortable to be in and to walk around, because when you're walking and you're bending your knee, you don't feel it at all, and you're not gonna have creases around the back here because it's elastic. And there are no drawstrings or whatever to keep it tight, but you do have the elastic portion to keep everything tight around the top of the boot, so it doesn't tend to slide down as much. And the entire leg part of this boot is pretty sturdy, so the material is really thick and really well made. It's not flimsy at all. You don't feel like once you put it down it's gonna like flop all over the place. It's flopping now because I'm making it flop because I'm doing this to it, but you get the point. If it's actually on your leg, it's not going to go anywhere. I also think that because of the elasticity, you can also wear something other than pantyhose. So you can wear jeans, you can wear cargo pants, you can wear like leg warmers or fleece leggings with it, and this will conform to you. And this is actually really warm to be in. I really recommend this one. And because I was so impressed with the black Steve Madden pair, I also picked up a gray pair. This is kind of like a dark grayish taupish color, and it's exactly the same model as the black one, so everything, the fit, the length, the ease to walk, everything is exactly the same except for the color. For this one, you can actually get away with not cleaning it as much as the black one, I think. The interior lining of these pair of boots are also the same as the exterior, so there's an elastic here, and if you turn it around on the inside, there's also an elastic. There's no additional inner lining to this, so whatever you see on the outside will be translated on the inside. And I picked up 2 pairs of black OTKs from Boohoo, and the first pair is this one right here. The heel comes to about 2 or 3 inches, so very easy to walk in. You know, it doesn't feel like there's a heel at all, but it gives you that slight elevation in height. And there's a zipper all the way up to like the mid area of the boot here. but there is no strings or no elastic around the top of the boot here to help keep things in place as you walk around. Instead, there's a slit here near the back, which is great if you're going to be like doing lots of walking, because that means that there's no creases happening around the back here. But it also means that you can't be customizing or adjusting the back and how this fits around your thigh. You just kind of have to trust that it will stay up and it's going to fit you. The material is like a really sturdy type of like harder faux suede, I would say, and the inside has a lining that's just a smooth lining. On me, you can see that the fit is slightly on the loose side, but I would definitely recommend it to anyone who is going to be wearing a lot of jeans. And as you can see here, I'm also doing lots of squats in the winter in my OTKs, like everyone does that, right? This pair is definitely for extended periods of walking around in the winter or in the fall, and I really suggest it. And the toe is really comfy as well, because it's not like a super sharp toe, it's not an almond toe, it's kind of in the middle between like a squarish toe and an almond toe. Really comfortable to walk in. This is the second pair of Boohoo OTKs I picked up, and oh my god, it is so bad. Okay, let me show you. When I first put my foot into these, I feel like something is hurting me and I don't know what, and it wasn't until I pulled the entire boot over my thigh that I realized that there's a hard casing on the inside here. I wish I can show you, but I'll have to like cut it open and like dissect this. Yeah, there's like an inner hard casing of the shoe area that stops around here. Like if you feel it, it kind of stops around here like a pump, like the shape of a pump, and how you would just like slide your foot into it. But it was cutting me. Okay, I was wearing like a pair of tights, as you can see here, and it was so difficult to walk in because every step I took, this part basically dug into my flesh, and I'm not kidding you, it was not fun to walk around in. This material here is really thin and really loose, so it's the thinnest of all of the OTKs I've sampled in this haul. It is ridiculously thin. It also has a drawstring detail at the back, but it doesn't really serve much purpose because the entire portion of the boot here is like looser than normal, and it's not sturdy. A lot of the fabric is super flimsy. It always surprises me like the same brand can offer items that are so different in quality. So like the first pair of Boohoo boots I got was perfect, absolutely amazing, and the second pair was like garbage. Like, I don't know. I also picked up a pair of OTKs from Aldo, and oh my god, I freaking love these so much. The heel is super easy to walk in. It's a block heel and it's not very high, so it's definitely made for walking. And I thought that it wouldn't be very comfortable to walk in, but I was so wrong. Don't let this deceive you, because it is deceptively easy to walk in here. I love these boots. This is the highest boot ever. Like you can see here, like it goes so far up my knee. This is by far the tallest OTK that I have ever tried on. It also comes with the drawstring closure at the back, and if you flip it, the interior is very smooth, but there is a rubber grip. You know that kind of like rubber grip that you have on your strapless bras, or like sometimes your strapless dresses will have that rubber grip around here to like prevent things from slipping. Honestly, I feel like they didn't even need to include this because it stayed on my leg so well. It conformed to the shape of my leg super well, and it is so easy to walk in, and it makes your leg look super long. The price is really not too bad. You're getting it from a well-known brand, and this is such good quality. And the material is also a faux suede, but it is so much more sturdier than the other materials that I've seen in this haul. So this stays up so well, and it doesn't tend to wrinkle as much as you walk, which is honestly such a lifesaver. And everything about this boot I love so much, and I think everyone should grab a pair. Next up, we have a pair of taupe colored boots. I love this color so much. This is from Windsor store, and the price again is very reasonable, very affordable. It has a block heel as well. The heel is very easy to walk in, and it has a side zipper here around the ankles. I wanted to like this so much. The only thing I would say is that it's a little bit loose around my legs. So the interior is a smooth, very smooth lining as well. So I mean, if you're going to be wearing it bare-legged, if you're going to be wearing it with any kind of smooth sheer leggings or tights, then chances are it's going to slip and fall down on you. In terms of warmth, I gotta be honest, it's not the warmest out there. So it doesn't have like a velvet lining like the Shein one, and it doesn't have like, you know, anything sturdy. Like the material itself is a pretty flimsy type of material, but I mean, for the price, you really can't argue for much. I definitely suggest this. And also, can we talk about the color? I've been trying to find a pair of dark taupe ones for so long, and this one is the perfect color for fall, and it goes with so many of your outfits. This can really help make your outfit pop. And then I got the exact same ones in gray. For some reason, I feel like the gray one is more sturdy than the taupe one. Or is it just like my hands playing tricks on me? You can really mix and match it for your outfit for that day because they're so affordable. You can literally like interchange it every single day. Next up, we have another pair of boots from Windsor Store. This one is actually a super edgy piece that I wanted to get for myself because I've seen this on so many K-pop music videos, and if you know me, I'm such a big fan of K-pop and like Korean fashion and all of that. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I need to get it, you know, for when I'm filming a music video of my own one day. Is it gonna happen? Yeah, these pairs are kind of different than your other OTKs because they have a lace-up detail all the way from here to the very top of the boot here. And on the side, there's a zipper that goes all the way up. And I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting too much from this pair of boots because I feel like I wouldn't be wearing them that often or on an everyday basis because of the design here. It's slightly on the edgier side, but I was so pleasantly surprised. First of all, this material itself is so warm. It's so thick and it's very sturdy, and the best part about this is that it's not going to fall down because of the front structure you have here. It's a hard structure, so it's not going to slide down, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay up basically the entire time. And I love the classic almond toe and how the heel is so easy to walk or dance around. And I love the material here so much. I just wish that they made these pairs in this material, you know? So like combine this color with this material and the style of this, and oh my god, you have like an unbeatable pair of OTKs. But yeah, I recommend these ones if you are looking for an edgier piece to style. Here is another pair I picked up from Windsor Store, and for those of you who have seen my 10 hacks video, you guys might recognize this pair because I wore this pair of boots for that specific video and I was showing you hacks on how to make your OTK stay up. So if you haven't watched it, I'll be linking it down below. Make sure you give it a watch. Totally relevant to this video. This has a block heel of like, I don't know what, but it's the highest heel in this haul, and it was very difficult to walk in. Very pointy, but it's still relatively easy on the feet. It has a zipper closure here, but there is no sort of anchoring device, like no elastic and no drawstring at the back to kind of like keep things in place. If you want to get these, make sure you watch my fashion hacks video and get some sticky tape or something to prevent these from falling down, because they will be falling down. Next up, we have a pair of black OTKs from ROMWE, and this one has an almond toe as well, but the heel is a lot more higher than the Shein ones. Although they are a block heel, they are significantly harder to walk in, especially if you're going to be walking out and about for a long period of time. I do not recommend these. They do give you a nice elevated height though because of the heel. They have a zipper around the ankle here, but overall I find that this pair of OTKs did not hug or adhere to the shape of my legs very well because these are slightly on the looser side. Maybe it's because I've got like really weirdly skinny legs. I don't know. Even though I've tried my best to tie it really tightly around this area, it just falls down. I would definitely recommend this pair if you are going to be wearing a lot of jeans in the winter, or if you're wearing like really thick material, or if you have, you know, wider thighs and wider calves. This one is for you. Next, we have the iconic, the mother of OTKs, of all OTKs. This is the Stuart Weitzman OTK in Highland. So I bought this pair of OTKs like 5-6 years ago, like such a long time ago. Now they've discontinued this model and replaced it with a newer model, but it looks still pretty much the same as this. And this, pardon for the exterior and how it looks like. Look at the heel here. It is completely filled with like white spots and grime and like snow and salt and all that kind of stuff, but it's been keeping its shape and staying up for such a long time because I've had it for 5 years. I wear it every single fall, every single winter. You guys know like the obscene amount of Instagram pictures I take with these boots. Like, they are amazing. They're my go-to boots because they're so slimming and it stays up so well. Despite not having an inner lining that creates a lot of friction around your leg, these stay up like a dream. I don't know how they managed to stay up my leg because the inside is really smooth. Like if you like flip it over, the inside is just a smooth lining. I don't know what it does to grip to my leg. I really don't, but it is the best fit. The ankle area fits my ankle really well, so there's no extra fabric around here that can sag while I'm walking. And it also has a drawstring tie at the back so you can adjust it. I feel like I haven't adjusted these for like years, just because once you do it once, it kind of stays like this. The heel is at 3 or 4 inches high, but it's surprisingly easy to walk. I remember once I was walking all around New York in these in the winter, and they kept me so warm, and these are like my go-to. So I definitely suggest the Stuart Weitzman as a classic pair of OTK that you know will never go out of style. If you can afford it, it'll definitely be more of an investment piece in your wardrobe. Because I was so impressed with the black Stuart Weitzman, after I got that for a year, I ended up getting the gray one as well. I've also been wearing these to death here in my Instagram photos. So as if 2 pairs of Stuart Weitzman boots are not enough, I got a 3rd pair! I just love the Stuart Weitzman OTK so much. And for me, it's so timeless, it's so classic. The longer you have these, the more easier it is to walk in, and I feel like they don't slide down, they don't like become disintegrated after a few wears. It's just, you guys know it. This is also a great color for like the spring and the fall weathers. And if you're wearing this with like no leggings at all, or if you're wearing this with like a nude or like semi-sheer leggings, it makes your leg look so long, like longer than the black ones. Like these ones are like my go-to whenever I'm choosing not to go with tights or pantyhose. Okay, I know this one technically isn't classified as an over-the-knee boot, but I just wanted to give you guys some kind of ideas if you want to create that OTK vibe or OTK look, but you don't have OTKs and you don't want to go out and grab a pair of OTKs. You can actually just grab some long black socks like these. These ones are so long, and they're so warm, by the way. Like it goes up to like my mid-thigh area. It goes up so high above my knees, and you can just pair it with whatever booties that you own to create your own version of an OTK. So that way it's totally unique to you. Nobody can copy it, nobody will have it. And the good part about that is that you don't have to worry about this falling down, because it's a sock, it's not going to fall down. And you don't have to worry about the fit, because it's a sock, it's going to conform to your leg. It's a perfect solution if you ask me. Like, nobody can tell that you're not wearing OTKs. Here I'm just showing you that you can literally pair it with any booties that you have. I'm wearing a sock bootie here and also a buckle bootie here to show you that you can mix and match your OTKs to whatever you want. So it's very customizable. Oh, and it's only like $2 for the socks. You can't beat that. You can't have the OTK for $2. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to show you guys these pair of boots. I know it's also not classified as an OTK per se, but I had to feature it because it matched with my top. How perfect of a match can you get? These boots come up to about just right under my knee, and there's a zipper closure the entire way. I just want to get the message across that if you don't have an OTK, you don't necessarily need a pair. You can always have fun and mix and match your existing boots that you have. Okay guys, I hope you guys had fun watching this and also found a pair of OTKs that fits your budget and your legs and the way you like. If you want me to do more of this comparison type of videos in the future, make sure to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in the future. Bye! Oh my god, I've been watching too much BLACKPINK.